I am not 100%
Okay.
sure when.
My hair is ew. Ew is the only thing that comes to mind. But okay. Basically, I am here. And let's just say that I am not feeling the best. I don't know what the hell is going on, to be honest, but like I'm not feeling the best. But we're just gonna try and move along and on, to be honest, because what else can one do? Also, yes, I did like cut my beard off because for work I have to do it. I think I've said this before in a few videos, but I don't know if this video is going to be coming out like as the last video, basically, or because I have like a lot of videos I have pre-filmed, and I think some of those will be coming out before, and then some of them will be coming out afterwards. So if you out of nowhere like see a video with a beard and then see this, and then in the next video I have a beard again, it's just gonna be how it's gonna be, okay? So let's deal with that, because yeah. Basically, I watched a video not that long ago, a video from one of my favorite channels on YouTube, which is Your Internet Mom Ash. And I've been following her literally for years. Literally years. And she basically, first of all, I don't know what was, I mean, I know the music channel was definitely first. I don't know if she had any other channels before that, but I follow her since like she was doing music reactions to albums, songs, etc. And then she started a like reaction channel for movies and shows, which I also became very much so like, it's one of my favorite channels. And I think it's on that channel actually that she basically did a video where she reacted to basic like reviews on LetterBoxd about like shows or movies that she had watched, and just from the review alone she tried to basically guess what the movie was or what the show was, and I think it was all movies if I'm not mistaken. And there was basically like a system, I'm gonna be explaining it here, but I just want to say that it was totally like fully taking it from her. Like she did this, I don't know if someone did it before her, but like she was the inspiration for me. I will be leaving the link for her video in the description, and of course you guys should totally check it out. I'm not gonna lie, like seriously, her channel goals. So like if you are interested in that, go watch it. But basically she did this whole thing where someone did this for her, and I also asked friends to do this for me, because of course I can't go ahead and check myself and screenshot myself and then try to guess, because I would know, so it wouldn't really work, would it? So I had a friend of mine, I gave her basically like a list of BLs that we've seen, and I told her like check on Letterboxd if, first of all, if the shows are on there, because I don't know, I never actually checked that. I will now that I know that a lot of them actually are there. I will go there and basically like do my little diligence where I basically put in what I thought of every show, and if you don't want to check out my Letterboxd, I will also be leaving it in the description, I guess. But I told her like check out all of these shows, see if they're on there, and if they are, basically I told her to get like the first review that appears, not the most liked, not any of that. I was just like, go to the reviews, to the comments, and take the first one that doesn't have any spoilers, because some of the first ones, from what she told me at least, didn't have any spoilers. They were just like fun Letterboxd reviews. I don't know if anyone like is on Letterboxd, but some of those reviews are crazy. Good, but crazy. And then some people, of course, are more like in-depth, actually giving a review of what they thought of the show, and then usually they tend to have a bit more like spoilers or names. And since the idea is that I get it, of course, that's not really what we're looking for. So I told her like, if you see names or if you see any like plot, don't, or if there's no way around it, like basically I told them to like cover it, because I'm gonna have pictures, I'm gonna put it on the screen that they showed me, and basically everything is covered at first in the first picture, besides the review. Then I basically, if I don't get it immediately, I can get the year that the show was released on. If I go to the next picture, they send me like a file basically. And if I still don't get it, I have the next option, which is basically like the photo, but like it's blurred kind of. And so I can kind of see the poster. But basically, like, if I get immediately just from the like actual review, I will get 5 points. If I get it with help of the year, I get 3 points. And if I need the poster, I get 1 point. And if I don't even get it then 0 points. I will be trying to keep track, to be honest, because I really don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm trying to see if I can find a notebook. I have one here. Okay. I will try to keep like track of how I'm doing with this notepad that I just found, and we will see how horribly good or bad I do with this. So I guess that's that. So let's go ahead and see how badly I perform at this. So let's go. Okay, so the first review that I have here says childhood friends to lovers, enemies to lovers, childhood friends to almost lovers, to enemies to friends, to enemies to lovers, the touch-starved gays who yearn for their own slow-burn homoerotic rivalry. Why only have one trope when you can have them all? When you can have all of them and unlock the secret to true happiness. Damn, okay. Okay, that's a lot, first of all. Childhood friends to almost lovers, to enemies to friends, to enemies to lovers. Like, that is a journey. I'm really... Okay, wait. Childhood to friends, to almost lovers, to enemies, to friends, to enemies, to lovers. Like, that is a journey. So, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of think I know what it is already. But, like, I mean, we've seen some shows that could be this. But the whole, like, childhood friends to almost lovers, to enemies to friends, to enemies to lovers, that in and of itself, and then slow burn, I kind of think that it could potentially be I Told Sunset About You, because of the whole thing of them basically, like, knowing each other as, like, very much like child friends. Then they definitely had something going on back then. Then they became enemies because of the whole, situation of one of them getting... I think it could only be that, right? And having, like, a lot of tropes. Homoerotic. Like, that show definitely had all of that. So I would venture to say I Told Sunset About You. Okay, let's just go ahead and see what year it was released, because that's why I have the possible... 2020. Wait, was I Told Sunset About You in 2020? That's... Okay, see, this is the thing. Year for me is like the worst reality of like what you could give me, because I have no idea when shows came out. To me, 2020 was 2 years ago, so that's why I'm having a hard time like even having the mentality of like, was it long ago? Because to me, it feels like I Told Sunset About You like almost 5 years ago, but then 2020 would have been almost 5 years ago, because it's 2025. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I Told Sunset About You, because it just feels like it's very, that. So let's go with that. Oh god. Okay. Oh, see. Oh, that's totally the poster for I Told Sunset About You. I'm now looking at the like blurred version, because that was the next thing on the file. And I do believe that is the poster where they're back, like doing the back hug. Okay, let's see, I guess. Oh. Okay. 5 points, bitches. 5 points. Okay. See, I knew it. I knew it. Childhood to friends to almost lovers, to enemies to friends, to enemies to lovers. Like, yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Okay. I'm very happy right now. Very happy, because that... Wait, the person... Okay, rewatched it. I was like, you watched it a year later, but then again, I don't know when I watched it. It might have been a year later, but they rewatched it in January 6th. 2021. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so what I will also say is that we did this completely out of order. So like I literally sent her just like a list of shows, and they were not in like any sort of order at all. So like it is not from the first show I watched to the last show I watched. We could go from literally like the most recent to the most like latest. I also don't know which shows are like not on there, because she did tell me like some of them were not on there, and I was like, okay, I guess there's nothing I can do. So we might not have some on the list even that I might think are on the list, so that's a possibility. But we're gonna go ahead and check out the next one. Also, that's also a thing I got because I see here that this is gonna be the case. And some of them, since she thought that maybe the like hint or the review, the first review, was not necessarily the best because it was kind of a weird review, she did try and find another one that maybe could give me more of a hint. But then she said, like, in those cases, take a point out. Like, if you need to go to the second hint, then like you don't get 5 points, you get 4. And I'm like, okay, bitch, why are you making the rules for me? But I get it. So yeah. And this is one of those cases. If I need a second hint, I will have to deduct a point. So the first comment review is, why is everyone a whore? And to that I say, the first thing that got into my mind when I read that right now was, oh, only friends, right? Like, that can only be only friends. Because why is everyone a whore? Period. Like, that show is definitely that. It could also be the Hard Killers, which is very recent, but then that's the next thing, which is you can see when the person watched it, and it's watched July 26th, 2023, and I am not remembering correctly. First of all, it's not the Hard Killers, because that's currently airing, so definitely not. But also, did Only Friends come out in 2023, or did it come out in 2024? And even if it came out in 2023, was it July? Like, it feels like that was too long ago. So that's making me question whether it is any of those. I mean, whether it's the Hard Killers is not even a question anymore. But like Only Friends, I feel like Only Friends came out last year. Because I watched it last year, and I was watching it I watched it pretty close to when it came out. So I don't think it came out in July. That feels too late. I think I need to go into the second one. Oh god, okay, let's see. You couldn't even rip this toxic mess of a gay circus from my cold, dead hands. It's the perfect standards for absolute TV garbage. Sorry, not sorry. And this was April 2024. So this merely makes me think that it could be Only Friends. I just don't know when it came out, and that's what's freaking me the fuck out. Because I feel like, calling it a toxic mess of a gay circus in OnlyFans case totally makes sense, because that's absolutely what it was. Calling it TV garbage, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, to some degree I kind of see why they would call it that. So is it Only Friends? Because like I'm trying to think of other shows that we watched that were like truly like a toxic mess. I mean, it could have been Tarn Type, potentially, because that was a toxic mess. But I wouldn't say that people were very whore-like in that show. I mean, some cases definitely, but like I would say Only Friends. So I'm just going to go ahead and check out the year that the show came out. If it came out within 2023, 2024, then I'm definitely going to go with Only Friends. But if it's not, then I'm stumped. 2017. What? 2017? What the fuck came out in 2017? What? I'm so... Okay. I'm officially lost. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess I'm really gonna have to go by the poster because I have no idea. this completely just sent off all of my options to the air. Like it could, I guess Tarn type could be an option, but was that 2017? I feel like that was 2018, 2019? Right? Oh god. Okay. You know what? Let's just, oh god. Wait. I totally know what that poster is. Wait. What is it? I know that poster. I know that poster. Let me just get on real fast. Okay. That seems like a couch. Right? Give me a minute. Those colors seem very familiar to me. I don't know why, but they do. No. Yes. Together with me? Like Max Tool? Right? I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, honestly, like, anyway, if I'm right, I get 1 point, which is sad and ridiculous. If I'm wrong, it's 0, so it's fine. Let's just go ahead and... Okay, you know what? It's 1 point. But I feel pretty proud of myself right now because that could have definitely not gone completely correct. So I'm happy that we got that. I'm happy that we got that. Okay. It's not a must-watch, but they're so cute. That could literally be anything. Watched June 2022. So that was not that long ago. It's not a must-watch, but they're so cute. So that to me indicates like that the show must not be super heavy in terms of its topics, potentially. Like it's not an important show in terms of the topics that it might bring up, but the show is cute. So I guess, you know, it must be like just a cute romantic show. It's not a must-watch, but they're so cute. Like, what shows did I watch that were, like, cute? Like, My School President was cute, and I feel like, in a way, didn't have necessarily, like, a huge, like, topic that it had at hand, right? Like, it was very, like, school rivalry. Like, it was cute, you know? So that could be it. My Love Mix-Up also could be it. I haven't finished that one, but I did put it on the list still. And that was also cute. Like Gemini 4th, sort of like the shows that they've done so far, at least, I guess could be this. What other shows did I watch? This is also not good for my memory because, like, I sent in the name, so I know what I sent in. I know what I told her to, like, check in. So that could be a huge thing to help me, but, like, okay. Cute. I haven't seen that many cute shows, right? Like, they've been either devastating or, like, a bit darker. So, like, cute has not really... I would say, like, My School President, My Love Mix-Up, Lovely Rider. Okay, Lovely Rider, that too. Is there any other cute show? I don't know. But I feel like it could be Lovely Rider, because I feel like that show, you know, it wasn't necessarily a show that existed within the realm of, like, a huge BL company. It was very much so, like, you know, a bit, I would say, even underrated at the time. Like, not many people were watching it. Not many people even were telling me to watch it. I found it, like, myself, because people were telling me that it was sort of very similar to, like, a K-drama in the way they filmed it. That was very cutesy and lovely and light. So it could be Lovely Rider. Was it Lovely Rider? Was it the show that I became Up's, like, biggest whore? I feel like, right? It could be Lovely. It's either going to be Lovely Rider or My School President. My School President came out, like, 2023, right? 23, I think? 23, 24, 23. Lovely Rider came out before that, I think. This was 2022. So it could be 2022, because I feel like Lovely Rider came out around that time, potentially. But I'm not sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check out the year. Wait a minute. 2021. Fuck, okay. So, I feel like it can't be My School President now, and it can't be My Love Mix-Up, because that would make no sense for the 2021 date. Lovely Rider. I feel like Lovely Rider was not 2021 though. Like that was height of COVID. Was it 2021? I'm so confused. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Lovely Rider right now because it was the first like one that was in my head. So I feel like it could potentially be that, but we're gonna go ahead and check out the poster. Okay, I think that's Lovely Rider. I do think so. That looks like Lovely Rider's poster. Oh god. You know what? That's 5. That's 5 because I said it in the beginning already. I used the other hints, but like I was already saying it was definitely gonna be love. I'm better at this than I thought I was gonna be. So I'm very happy. Okay. I know this one already. I cannot believe they chose this. Was this one of the first like reviews? Because if it was, that's ridiculous. A gay show for straight people. I'm sorry, you guys, but I don't need anything else. I know what this is. This has to be for Together, the series, because I feel like that was such a like typical review that I saw from everyone that it was just so heteronormative that it was like the biggest someone straight wrote this. Like, I liked that show, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about it. Never would I, okay? I said this before, it was not my favorite show. I did a ranking on BLs and this was pretty low on the ranking because I personally did see what people were saying. It definitely felt a bit washed out. It definitely felt like they put 2 very attractive men in the show and they just, you know, what they wanted to happen happened, which was they gained a lot of popularity. But I feel like, personally speaking, there was just a lot of like, oh, this doesn't feel genuine to me when I watched it. I didn't have that feeling. And so it definitely felt very much so like, oh, there's a lot of straight hands in this. I don't know why, but it did feel like that. So this is definitely Together. There's no other option here. It has to be 2020. That is totally. I cannot. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna. Oh wait, I'm literally putting 5. But okay, yeah, okay, it is. I'm sorry. But that's just so obvious. That's so like, yeah, you know, like, sorry, but yes, I agree. Be gay, solve crimes. Wait a minute, okay. Solve crimes. I mean, I would say The Heart Killers, but once again, watched in 2022, so it cannot be The Heart Killers. But we're kind of solving crime in that, right? What other shows did I send in that could be crime related? Like, Not Me, in a way, could be crime related. So that's a possibility, but I think Not Me was not 2022. I think that came out in 2023, if not 24 even, but I think 23. Manner of Death. That was, yeah, Manner of Death. Because that was like the whole plot. That was the like killing. And we were trying to find out who was doing. That has to be Manner of Death. But Manner of Death, I feel like came out way after 2022, no? Way before, I mean, 2022. I feel like Manner of Death came out like right at the start of COVID? Not even before COVID? Was it before COVID even? So either this person watched Manner of Death way late, which could be a possibility, because we have not seen the year yet. I feel like it could be, because honestly, like 2.5 stars, I would say that's low. I didn't hate Manner of Death that much, but I would definitely say like there wasn't much to that show, so I would give it like around 3.5 stars, maybe. Okay, I am putting the card up. I think it's Manner of Death, but I'm gonna go ahead and check out the year. Because if it's around the time that I'm thinking, then it definitely is going to be Manner of Death. 2020. I have a feeling Manner of Death was before that, but I also don't really... I can't think of another show that came out around 2020 that could be about being gay and solving crimes. It has to be Manner of Death. Okay, let's just... Yeah, right? That is Manner of Death. Right? Okay. Manner of Death. Okay. I feel good. I feel good about this. I feel much better. Okay. Oh god. Poor and gay? I think I literally got a TikTok about this just today. So this morning, actually, literally. I got like the photo, I think it was even a sequence of photos of him being like, "You're poor and now you're even gay on top of it." I don't even remember what the line was, but that's Moonlight Chicken. And that was Earth's character to Fort's character being like, "We're gay, we're poor already. Like, you're a poor, broke ass, and you're gay on top of that? Like, really?" And I remember my face reading that line. I was dead. Like, I could not believe that he actually said that to him. So that's definitely Moonlight Chicken 2023. Yep. Period. Okay. These are good. These are easy though, I will say. But I guess I did tell her to like take the first one that is like about spoilers, so she did a good job. Okay. Everybody can go home. No other Thai BL will ever be able to beat this one. I mean, bitch, that could be anything. 5 stars though, period. Okay. There is a second like one for this because I guess she kind of saw what I meant in the sense that this is too vague, and so that I would need another hint. And I kind of feel like I would definitely go for the other hint because this is just like so open. Like, it could be literally anything. There's no actual context clues for what the show could be. So I'm gonna need to go into a second hint. Oh god. Join my gay and emo band. Band? But like, it's in quotation, so is that an actual quote from the show? Or are they basically just like saying that that's the premise of the show? Band? A gay band? A music one? Like, Together the series had music and a band, but it wasn't about joining the band, and I mean, we've done Together already, so that can't be it. I'm so confused right now. I swear to God, what could this be? I mean, a show about being gay and joining an emo band in particular, is like very confusing to me. But then also, it's like the best show that no one else can beat it. So I'm like, what can this be? 2023, I would say it could be almost like Tempo, but like, because, you know, he's kind of joining the band. And it's one of those shows right now, I would say no one can beat it. Like, that's that good, but it's 2023, so it's not. What other shows have a band in there? I have no clue. It's really not coming to mind right now. I have no idea. I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, see the year 2022. I have no idea. I literally have no clue. I'm gonna have to go by the poster. They're not emo though. Like, that is My School President for sure, and it is about joining the band, I guess. No, but not really. I mean, no. Gemini's character doesn't join the band. And emo, they threw me off. I know that's my school. Yes, it is. I knew that was my school, but I feel so fucking okay. But like honestly, that the person that wrote the review kind of fucked me up on that one because that made no sense. But okay, whatever. Okay. Fuck Romeo and Juliet. This is real romance. And there is no other one for this. So this is all I have. I mean, Romeo and Juliet. I do kind of have already something in mind, I'm not gonna lie. Which is that it would be a, like, tragic love story, right? Almost because Romeo and Juliet is literally like she dies, right? Or he dies. She takes the poison too because she's like, well, I'm dying with you. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he's not dead, or the other way around. And then, like, they kill themselves by, like, stabbing themselves, right? Like, it's tragic. So this immediately makes me think it's Until We Meet Again, which is literally the most tragic BL of all time. In my personal opinion, there's not been another tragic BL that has been able to get to that level. And we do have a sort of Romeo and Juliet moment where one of them kills themselves because of the other. So Until We Meet Again is kind of the only option that I have right now. But then again, 2023, so, and that definitely didn't come out in 2023. So either this person watched it very late, or I'm fully wrong, but I'm gonna move on given that it's Until We Meet Again, and I'm gonna check out what year this came out in. And I'm thinking I'm right. 2022. What the fuck? What? 2022? Then it's not. $2022? That was not that long ago. Like, what is this? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, you know what? This is gonna be the longest video if I, like, dwell on it too much. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with watching what the poster says. But I'm very confused because what the hell came out in 2022 that I've watched so recently that was just as tragic, I guess, in comparison to, like, Romeo and Juliet? Nothing. Oh god. Wait. Is that Never Let Me Go? How in the hell is Never Let Me Go tragic like Romeo and Juliet? What are these people on? What drugs are they taking? That is Never Let Me Go. Yeah. What? These people are sick and psychotic, let me tell you, because that makes no sense. What? Fuck Romeo and Juliet, this is real romance? I mean, it was cute romance. 5 stars? Okay. You know what? That's a choice. As Glinda said in Wicked, that's a choice. I would not go for that choice, but okay. We're gonna move on before I say stuff that I will regret. So let's go. Oh. Thank you. We're back. I can already put my 5 because I know this one. Silly universal traveling boyfriends. If that's not vice versa, I don't know what is. Baby, silly universal traveling, period. Yes. Yep. Those pink pants, you can see them from a mile away. Vice versa. Period. I knew it. Okay, 5 points. You know what? I heard a lot of shit about Vice Versa, and I'm not gonna say that I don't get it to a certain degree, because I do feel like there was a lot that the show needed to be able to do because the context of the show was so complex, and I don't think that they had the budget to potentially go as deep as they maybe would have if they could have. But given what it was that they had, to be honest, because again, like, this was their first project, So it was not like they had a huge budget probably to put behind a project with a new ship that wasn't as well known. So I, in a way, understand why they went with something a little, and you know, they were ambitious. Like the concept of the whole series was so complex and so weird and crazy that like they needed a big ass budget probably to bring it to life in the way that they wanted to. Maybe I would say with what they had, they did an amazing job. So never come for my queen, vice versa. Okay, next one. My god. It had a good start, but the ending is a bit bittersweet. The ending feels too rushed, but at least they have their happy ending. Can't wait for the special episode, and maybe it's better than the final episode. And this was 2024, so very recent. An ending that feels rushed. I feel like a lot of endings in BLs feel rushed, so that's a difficult one to like go for. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. An ending that felt rushed. I'm trying to really think of like shows that got that sort of criticism because of the ending. Vice versa would have been one I maybe would have thought could have had this, but we just had that. What other show could have gotten that sort of backlash? The ending felt rushed. Special episode. That's to me what mostly is like also like what shows had a special episode after the end? No. The Sign? Because that ending was crazy. I feel like it could be The Sign. Because The Sign had a special episode that I've yet still to watch. And a lot of people talked about how the ending of that show felt really rushed because it was, again, like vice versa, a show that just had a lot to live up on in terms of like what they wanted to clearly do. And it definitely needed to be a lot longer, have a lot more plot. But I feel like, again, they had so much that they wanted to do, but maybe potentially not the support that they needed to be able to do it. So, let's... 2023... Let's see the... Yep, that's definitely The Sign. Yep, okay. I feel that. I'm not gonna say that I don't understand that criticism, because I do. I do feel like they really go from like 0 to 100 within those last like 2 episodes, and they finish the show very clearly like so just out of nowhere. But I get it, you know, I get it. So yeah, definitely. Okay, we're going into the next one. The next one has a quote, but the quote has been like blocked out, I'm assuming because maybe it would be too much of a spoiler. But we have the actual just reviews, which is, if you watch closely, in that scene, you can see me hanging myself in the background. To be honest, that is crazy, first of all, to say. This is 5 stars, and it was watched at the beginning of last year. If you watch closely in that scene, you can see me hanging myself in the background. Bitch, that means that this is devastating. That means we cried, okay? That means we were dying watching this. So, like, what the fuck? What type of show had us literally, like, bawling? Okay. If it is what I'm thinking that it is, first of all, agree. Second of all, agree. Like, if it is Last Twilight, which is what I'm thinking, and if this is about the, like, what episode? You know what episode? That episode? Then baby. Yes. Okay, 2023. Was it? Yeah, possibly. Oh, hey, wait. Is it not Last Twilight? Oh my god, have I literally been fucking up? Because I feel like the last Twilight poster was not that one. Did it have... I mean, they have multiple posters, so I guess it could... Oh god. Okay, 5. I thought that the poster was like them walking with the like sunset in the goddamn place where that scene happens. But I guess they have multiple, it's another version of it. It's okay, we're good. Okay. I'm very happy about that. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the next one. The next one has 2 again, which period. The first one is thank you, gay people. Which, okay, thank you. I guess you're welcome. I guess I'm confused, and again, I understand why. This is too vague. Like any show could basically emote this type of response. We're gonna go and watch the second one. Ship so good, the actors don't talk anymore. Okay. There's like 2 potential options that are coming to my mind. But like I don't know if one of them I think basically they weren't talking but now are talking again, and then the other one I'm not sure if they ever stopped talking or if they just are not giving us fan service anymore. So I'm confused as to my immediate thoughts were Tarntype, because I think that they don't necessarily talk again anymore, but like I don't think it's necessarily because they are in bad terms. I feel like it's just because they moved along with their lives. And then of course Bad Buddy, because we know that there was the whole thing of them not talking anymore. But recently at the GMM TV athletic thing, we saw that they kind of seem to be in talks again with each other. 2024 rewatch though, so it could be an older show like Tarntype. 5 stars though. I don't think Tarntype would get 5 stars. That's the thing. Although it was so popular and so many people loved them that it could, from like a diehard fan, it could definitely get 5 points. Because again, I don't think a lot of people give reviews out on how great a show actually is. They give out reviews on just like how much they think the ship is real. So I guess it could be Tarntype. Okay, in my mind right now, it's either Tarntype or Bad Buddy. We're gonna go ahead and check out the date in which it came out, and hopefully that will help me reassure myself. 2021. Bad Buddy. Right? Like, there has to be. Because Tarntype came out way later than that, I think. So, yep. Toss the hair. That isn't there. That's Bad Buddy. Those colors do not. Like, there's no way that it's anything else. Okay. I did that. Okay. I did that. So that's another 5, period. And we're gonna move into the next. And just saying, I'm glad that they're speaking again. I have no idea what happened there. It's none of our business to know what happened there. It's just good to know that they're, even if it's just friendly right now, period. Thank God. Let's move to the next. Okay, the next one also has 2. For God's sake, just fuck already. What? What the fuck? What? For God's sake, just fuck already. 3.5 stars. I mean, 3.5 stars is good, right? Like, that's not a bad review, but it's definitely not a crazy good review. So, I'm guessing this is a slow burner, because for people to get to a point where they're yelling this in a review, like, okay. Let's see the next one. This wasn't even slow burn. This was a slow incineration in the pits of hell. 2.5 stars. Jesus. Okay. That's a slow burner, alright. I'm very confused right now. I don't remember seeing a show that made me feel this upset about, like, a slow burn. And I've seen some slow burners, but, like, this is intense. What show was this much of a slow burn, though? I'm so confused right now. The thing is, I cannot even put in my mind, like, what shows I have not talked about yet. Which is why it's confusing me in a way. Because I've seen so many, so, like, I'm not sure. Okay, what year did it come out? I guess that's what I'm gonna have to go. 2021. The year thing just really doesn't help me, because time is just fully an illusion, so... I'm gonna have to go with the poster again. I hate this, but it's gonna have. No. They are not saying that about A Tale of a Thousand Stars right now. What? Wait, what? For God's sakes, just fuck already? I mean, okay, I guess I would give them that. But, like, this was a slow incineration in the pits of hell? Let me just confirm before... It is. What the fuck? 1 point, first of all. I'm upset about that. But, again, what do you mean? Like, yeah, the, like... just fuck already thing, I'll give them that because they were very flirty at some point. And it's kind of like, yeah, even I felt truly like, just fuck already. But saying that was that much of a slow burn, I feel like they really gave romance and really gave, like, we're gonna be something right from, like, not the start, but, like, close to the start. I don't remember it being that bad. This was one of my favorite shows at the time. I loved this show. These people are crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go into the next one. Single-handedly saved gay boys during/from COVID. The fucking standards for BLs. I choose play. I will always choose to motherfucking play. From that first line, single-handedly saved gay boys during/from COVID. My immediate thing is to say that it's Game Boys. Because of the whole, like, reality of it being fully, like, a COVID show. And it definitely did help and save my ass during COVID. Because, like, I really was... it's one of my most vivid memories, literally, because, like, I was sitting at home with my parents still, because I was living with my parents at the time. I was not even being able to film most of the time. Like, COVID really fucked this channel up, in my opinion, because I was not really filming as much, because my parents were home as well. Everyone was home. I had no time to film. I couldn't film at any hour. I remember literally using the small amount of time where my dad would go into, like, the living room and watch TV very loudly, and use that. I would turn the lamp that I had in my room upside down, like, turn it to me and sit on the floor and, like, film very, like, not, like, I was literally speaking volume like this to, like, the mic, but, like, that was the only way I could film anything. I think this has to be Game Boys. It was rewatched in 2022, but I'm assuming clearly this came out in 2020 from that first line. Let's just, yes. Okay, and the minutes, it's a pretty small, like, short, like, show, and so I am, yeah, yep, that's Game Boys, yep, okay. See, yes, I totally have to say that I agree. Okay, very good, okay. Well, that was really good. I have to give that to them, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one, which also has 2 again. Which clearly, I mean, goddamn. Okay. Oh, 1 star. Shit. This was a dark time in my life. It was that bad? I don't think we've seen a BL that was that bad. I don't think we've had a BL in which I felt this horribly about it. So this is like a pretty like in your face like bad review, but we're gonna go ahead and check out the next one because this gave us nothing. So bad at first, and then I wanted the main couple to be the whoa. Okay, I wanted the main couple to be the one that ended up being a side character, even though the show was set up to be about them. So I think I know what this is now. The first one was very exaggerated. This is definitely YIU. Like that, like I wanted the main couple to be the secondary couple. It definitely gives that, especially the whole reality of the show was set up to be about them. I mean, honestly, I don't blame it. The issues that I had with YIU were definitely issues that I like was able to put to the side because again, I couldn't blame the show because it was very obvious that like COVID fucked their whole schedule up. The show was supposed to be about the characters that ended up kind of being side characters, but because of COVID, they couldn't reshoot. So that's why the main couple ended up being not really the main. I remember that. So I definitely okay. Let's go ahead and check just to be sure. 2020. Yep, that's YIU for sure. Okay, Yep. Okay. See. I see. I understand. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't get it, but I feel like that's, come on. I get it though. I get it. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and check out the last. I think there's like 2 left, so let's go ahead and check out the next one. Only gay people change their whole wardrobe to be a specific color just to piss someone off. Baby, this is semantic error. Because the way he said he hates red and the bitch came the next day looking like a red crayon, that's semantic error. 2022? Yeah. Yep. You see the red already. Yep, that's semantic error. Okay, you know what? Period. Absolutely, fully that, yes. And to be honest, to this day, I wish I would have had the possibility to edit semantic error in a different way. Because if I had known what I know now, I would have filmed the entire show and made like an hour or something, like binge watch, where I edited the actual show because Semantic Error ended up being the show that I had to like not show the actual show on screen, and I had to put like the timer. And it was like a horrible situation because of copyright, but like if I would have saved it, I now could have done much better with that. I might one day end up going back, downloading all of my reactions from YouTube and like trying to edit it into a different way, because I feel like that could have been so amazing, but we ended up not being able to do that. Okay, there's 2 left now, so I'm sorry. That was wrong of me. Okay, let's go into the next one. The next one has 1. 5 gang members gang it up while fighting against okay. Hello. That's not me. Fighting against social injustice. 5 gang members gang it up. Not me. Okay. And you know what? Yes, they did. They did exactly that, and they did a beautiful job. And seeing literally now that, like, finally, same-sex marriage has been legalized in Thailand, and seeing so many people show the comparisons of, like, the flag scene and how much, like, this show ended up being truly ahead of its time for the country that it was created in, but not only. And seeing the climate that we are seeing in a lot of other countries, and, I mean, even countries like America, which is such a, like, the country that is above all else, but like then we see what's happening with it now, and we're like, Not Me is an important show. Let's just go with that, okay? And officially, the last one. A part of me died. Damn. A part of me died. Which shows have we not gotten yet? Okay, Time Type, I think, was not on here, and I did send that one in. Love by Chance, I think, also was a show that I sent in and has not been here. Until We Meet Again. A part of me died that day, that's for sure. So it could be Until We Meet Again. That would make a lot of sense, actually. What else? Temple but like that's recent, so maybe that's why it's not on here. The Heart Killers, but again, recent, so that could be why it's not on here. Part of me died. I mean, it's giving Until We Meet Again, because I feel like we all died. No? Didn't we all die? I feel like everyone died that day. So, okay, let's go ahead and check out 2020. Until We Meet Again came out before that, right? A good while, maybe even before that, or not? Okay. 2019. Did Until We Meet Again come out in 2019? I'm still gonna stick with it because, I mean, the dying part just makes sense. Yep, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. I feel that. A part of me died too. For sure. Okay, well, God. Okay. So, you know what? This was fun, first of all. I love this. This was very amazing. I feel very good about everything that we were able to, do with this, because it was really fun, to be honest, to just play this and to do all of it. I guess in a way, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 shows that we did. Damn. 18 shows is a lot of fucking shows, but okay. So I could have had 90 points, and I ended up with, Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 74. You know what? 74 out of 90 is not that bad. That's pretty fucking good. So, to anyone who might be wondering why other shows are not on here, from what she told me, the shows that I sent that she didn't include were because they were not on LetterBox. So I guess, not every show made it there. And, that's fine. So I guess that makes sense. Like, not every show, of course, ended up winning, and being there. I guess not winning. So it makes sense. Or maybe she didn't found them. She couldn't find them, which also is a possibility. But we got a good amount of them, so I guess I'm not gonna complain too much. And I guess that's basically it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Tell me in the comments below if you got everything right, if you did a good job, if it went well for you guys, how many points you ended up getting, and I guess that's it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.